Dre, do you know what your numbers were today? Can you give those numbers to us?
Yeah, I jumped to 36 and a half. I know that for sure. I hit 18 bench reps, which I was hoping to hit a little bit more. Not gonna make excuses, but it is what it is. And then I jumped to 9.8 on my broad, and I heard like anywhere from a high 4.5 to low 4.6 in the 40s. Those are the ranges I heard for that. I mean, I don't know what they're going to come out with as far as official, but that's the range I heard it in, like higher 4.6 to lower, higher 4.5 to lower 4.6. So I haven't heard anything about my agility drills though, so I'm not sure about that.
You happy with those numbers?
Yeah, I would say none of them are like PRs. But I had like set like a little range for myself. I'd say going into this, and I'd say I definitely hit in those ballpark ranges, those areas that I felt like I needed to be.
Thayer talks a lot about the two of you working together, even throughout this offseason as well. How much has it meant to you to have him by your side to be able to go through everything?
Yeah, I mean we've literally been through everything together. Like everything. We obviously grew up together. Every step of the way, my brother's been there, right there with me. Just having him along with me on this journey, down at training, just having him still there, supporting me, showing me the way as an older brother, it's been a blessing for sure.
You spoke about you making the decision to come out this year, and he felt like this was the time for you to come out. Can you speak on your thoughts on why you decided this was the time for you to come out and be able to go through this process with your brother?
Yeah, I didn't think there was really anything else left for me to prove in college football. It was back-to-back all ACC. I put together 2 back-to-back very productive seasons, and at the end of last season, I really just kind of sat down and I prayed on it, talked to God on it. I felt like where I am right now is exactly where God wants me to be. Nowhere else. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I know that I have full faith in Him. Guiding me along in this process.
What do you say to the people that maybe question the measurables, the height and everything for you?
It's never stopped me from making plays before. I just continue to rise every single level. People telling me I can't. People trying to put limits or barriers on what I can do based off how tall I am. But I continue to make plays and prove people wrong. I feel like every single year. I did that in college. I got better every single year. Put together better years. From my freshman year to sophomore year, just kept on stacking on top of that and getting better every single year. Like I said.
Is there any teams that reached out to you, NFL teams?
Yeah. I've talked to multiple NFL teams. I was at the East-West game. I met with probably 20 plus teams there. So yeah, I talked to a lot of NFL teams.
Thayer talked about how all the receivers were able to go to the combine.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it stung for you not getting the invite too. Did
Yeah.
that kind of put a little extra chip on the shoulder?
Yeah, I'd say chip on the shoulder. But at the end of the day, when it initially didn't get the invite, stung a little bit. But like I was saying, kind of just had to rethink of why I am where I am, what helped me get there, and it goes back to my faith and just believing in God and His plan for me, having me exactly where I needed to be.
What was that East-West game experience like, getting to work with those NFL staffs?
Yeah, it was awesome. First off, getting to work with the Patriots and their staff. Coach Bill Belichick's son was my position coach, so I got to work with him. He was really cool, and just getting to meet the other linebackers in this draft class and kind of see how I stack up against them. It was a great experience, and it was a great week of competing.
Did you get any feedback from their staff on what they liked about your game?
They told me I was explosive, I was fast, I diagnosed well, all the things that I feel like a lot of people already know about me.
Thanks, Ray.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Thank you.